Howdy folks, it is the Command Line Vulpine here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, my tutorial series for version .f. I just thought I'd show you guys the main menu screen today, because it's doing like a Halloween-themed splash screen, which is cool. Let's jump in, though. Let's see. Ignoring the error message as usual. Now it's because the frozen mod is gone as opposed to having it in. It's like looking for it and say, oh, it's not there. All right, we were in the middle of clearing this town out. It's nice to be back into a game that I understand. Let's see, we were going back. There was something we needed to grab a bunch of, but it's been a day or two since I recorded, if you can't tell. It's back to be going, or nice to be going back to a game I understand. Been playing a lot of Super Auto Pets for the channel. Yeah, so one of these games that I'm struggling to get better at it. Oh yeah, the shocker zombie. I'm guessing I did not grab my gun. Here's we're being chased by a zombie. That's fine by me. But yeah, it's nice to be playing a game that I actually understand very well. Not perfectly, but... I don't know. I'm going to have to watch... It's one of those games where there's not enough variance in it. Just generally speaking. Auto pets, I should clarify. I thought we did get our guns, but I guess I didn't. Because, you know, you only have 5 spaces on your side of the equation. I do not see our gun here, by the way. Is there items on the ground, maybe? Trying to discuss things, but it's difficult when something isn't where it's supposed to be in this game. I'll tell you what. Grab these standard magazines, and then that should highlight in green. There it is. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't see it, but there you go. Anyway, as Rakum was saying, you only have 5 spots on your team. So there's very few things that can fit in there. There's also only a set number of pets that can even fit in those spots. Or there's only so many pets that are in the game. Well, if the shocker zombie's already chasing us, there's not much we can do. Oh, the gas mask shouldn't be on. We'll deal with that later. This is gonna hurt. Ooh. Got him. Okay. Not as bad as last time, but still fairly bad. Most of those are just cockroaches, huh? But yeah, there's only so many animals that are in the game. And there's also only so many strategies that are in the game. So you don't find that much variance in what people are doing. Because there's less variance, you have a less of a chance to win if you don't know meta. Whereas compared to other auto battlers that I've played, where there is like there's like synergies, like if you have like all undead units, there's a synergy. Like any unit is usually like they'll be part of a race, then that race gives you a bonus if you have enough of them. Oops. And then they also have a class. What the hell? You know, hit this thing. If I crit them, they explode. If I do anything else, they don't do anything. Weird. But yeah, they'll have a race and a class, and then the more you get of those races and classes in your party, the stronger everyone gets of that race and class. Basically is what it comes down to in most auto battlers. And so, and everyone's pulling from the same pool of units too. So what happened is like, yes, there'll be a meta build of like the best thing to do. Just want to clear that bush so we can stand here. And so you'll have a bunch of people vying for the best builds. But because they all have to share from the same pool, that means not everyone can have that best build. And everyone trying to make the best build will fail. In auto pets, there is no such thing. Everyone just always has access to every unit. If you happen to roll them, you might not roll them, of course. So still some random luck like that. Hello, bat zombie. Your jump is kind of scary. In auto bets, anyone who knows what the meta build is can have the meta build if they want it. And so if you're not, you know, visiting the subreddit or watching videos or wherever these things are, because I actually looked at the subreddit and I couldn't see like any strategy guides or anything. You know the build, you can have it. And it's not like, oh, you're actually a bit of a pain in the butt here, because oh, I don't know where our backpack's at. Is it in the thing? It is. That's what I get when I'm trying to talk and play a game at the same time. You think I'd be better at it after all this YouTubing, but no, it's Zombie Brew. Are you the big guy, or are you just Zombie Hulks are bigger? But this might be something we want to deal with a gun, just to be safe. Especially since you're being backed up by a tough zombie. If I'm talking about the game I'm playing, I can usually carry a conversation on a little bit better. If I'm trying to talk about a different game while I'm playing a game, it's like, my brain. So, my brain's not multi-threaded, let's put it that way. See, let's haul these casings. As we've learned, that's the best way to pick those up. Take a look at this road map. Is that finally a gas station? A roadside food cart, great. A wasp nest. Sometimes the wasp nest, at least they used to hold like a rare item would be in them. Like you could find like a rocket launcher or power armor in those things. Might not be the case anymore, but it is something to be curious about. For you. Decay zombie, but you had a big old gun. A big old honking gun of some kind. Remington 1100, competition +2. I recommend that. It's a little scary. And this does not seem to be the old style wasp's nest. Surprised there's nothing in here though. Like at all. There's like not even that many wasps. They might have all flown out and chased things. But yeah, this is, I think it was actually more specifically like a house that was overrun with wasps that would drop good loot, but yeah, nothing there. It's like at the start of the game of Super Auto Pets, I can actually do okay. Yeah, maybe I get the bow out for you. Because at the start of the game, there is less deviation. Less factors to think of. And so if I don't know something, it's not that bad. Because I can just do the best with the hand I'm dealt, and I have a fairly good chance of at least meeting what everyone else has. But by the mid game, that's when people knowing more than me creates quite the problem. And I actually kind of get better towards the late game too. It's just like the middle is when I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Ooh, there is a radio tower up there. I wouldn't mind taking a look through. Is there any other buildings we should... Not particularly. I kind of feel like we should always check every house though, but it's also just like old game logic overriding my brain. Put away these guns. No sledge trail, please. Coyote. Need to tell you, undead people, that's not what a coyote looks like. That looks like a cat. It's like in 7 Days to Die. You can tell whoever made the bro getting angry. Losing it. Finally. Jesus Christ, Lord Almighty. Forgot what I was saying because that coyote was a pain in the butt. Alright, don't need this road map. We'll put up this other map. Deactivate the gas mask, please. I guess we gotta unload it, right? Because it won't won't deactivate on its own. Just making sure it's shut off properly there because it's acting a little strange. Okay, that's all good. What is this? A semi-automatic shotgun. Features a self-compensating gas system that will feed a wide array of shells while also reducing recoil. Introduced in 1963, it was favored by law enforcement, hunters, and competition shooters. It's been the best-selling auto-loading shotgun in U.S. history. This nickel-finished Teflon-coated competition model with full-length magazine tube and 30-inch barrel. I'm going to assume that that's good because I don't know anything about guns. Okay, my character was like not moving the way I was pressing the buttons there for a second, but we're all right. There we go. Okay. Still concerned about that antlered horror, though. If we hit all those up, then we hit the library. Might as well just hit like the rest of the houses in this row. You have to loot these electric vehicles. Manual, what's a transistor? A lot of nothing. A lot of nothing. Cats are meowing. They shouldn't need anything though, they just got fed. Tea for us. Black tea leaves. Duct tape, please. Always a good thing. Probably just let a fire extinguisher on fire, but not my problem, unless it blows up and kills us. Alright, this is good stuff. Can all be turned into things. Like gloves, glove liners. Really getting the impression that houses just don't really have random loot anymore. I guess the basements sometimes are still worth our time, but community garden. What we got? Standing tank. Apparently they're growing cactuses for some reason. Blackberry. Blueberry. Lots of berries, but there's already a ton of berries just growing everywhere in this game. To some degree, is like, man, you know, it's to add like more realism to these houses and stuff, but there's just a lot of stuff that just doesn't do anything. Okay. Come back to that basement in a moment. Set big book of first aid. Oh. Mirrored bathrooms, huh? I don't think I've ever seen a house like that in real life, but I guess it works. Yeah, I shouldn't be talking. I have a very weird bathroom myself. I'll close that door just so nothing gets through. Alright, head down downstairs. Book. Modern recurve bow. There we go. That's something good. A modern fiberglass bow that can be used effectively by somewhat above average strength. We will have to compare and contrast that with our bow. It should be better though. We should at least be able to put the weapon mods on it. That's nice. Slathering biter. Gonna run that by me again. Assorted swollen human body. His jaws have elongated into a crocodile-like snout, dripping with a foul-smelling saliva. Okay. What the? And you're dead. Not scary in the slightest. Catch our breath and head down. Have anything on you? Nope. All that stuff. Does not help us. Flower might be useful. Hello, skeleton. An upstairs workplace, which is not something I've seen before. Well, at least we're encountering a new house. Quantitative filter paper. I think we already have a filtering machine of some kind. Steal your thread. Survivor's note. Flaming sword humane. Cauterizes wounds surgical. Are you gonna make me say it? Jesse, what the F are you talking about? All that for sandals and a quiver. A very weird house. Antiparasitic drugs are worth our time, though. Got to turn my headset off as usual. Not that big of an issue, though. What the heck is going on in this house, man? A weird one. Amplifier head, mixer. XLR microphone. That's what we're talking into right now. Weird. I have not seen these items anywhere before. Auxiliary cables. Recording studio, basically. Okay. Can't do anything with it. Oh, sorry. Getting tired. That was probably obvious by the fact that I'm just kind of rambling. But we're all out of time for this video, though. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until next time, I hope you have a good day.